Students, we are starting chapter 2 of chemistry, which is acids, bases and salts. All the chemical compounds in our surrounding can be classified on the basis of their chemical properties as acids, bases and salts. Let's start from the very basic. Firstly, acids are those chemical substances which have a sour taste. Fruits like unripe mango, lemon, orange, tamarind, they are sour in taste and contain acid. Similarly, we know that bases are those chemical substances which are bitter in taste and soapy to touch. These definitions were studied by us in the earlier classes, but students in laboratory, there are many chemicals, and if we want to find out which one is acid, which is base, by tasting, that would be hazardous, not a good idea at all. So we have some acid base indicators which help us to find out which is acid and which is base. A substance that changes its color when added to an acid or a base is called acid base indicator. There are two types of indicators for testing acid and bases, which are natural indicators and synthetic indicators. Students, as the name itself suggests, natural indicators are those indicators which we obtain from the natural sources like turmeric, red cabbage, hibiscus, litmus, etc. Similarly, synthetic indicators are the chemicals which we use for finding out acid and bases like phenolphthalein and methyl orange. Now one by one we will find out how these indicators help us to find which one is acid or which one is base. First, we will start from the natural indicators. Here, first one is turmeric. Students, you must have seen the stain of curry on your shirt or on your dresses. When this stain is washed using soap, it turns from yellow color to red color. That is because of the turmeric which is present in the curry. So basically turmeric is indicator for bases and it changes its color to red in presence of bases. Similarly, red cabbage, that is the another indicator which gives red color in presence of an acidic compound and green color in presence of a base. Now hibiscus. Hibiscus is also an indicator. We can use either its leaves or the petals of flowers. Hibiscus similarly turns green in presence of base and red in presence of an acid. Now we will observe litmus, which is a popular indicator which we obtain from lichen. Students, litmus, when you will see litmus, it is available in the form of strips, red and blue. Okay, here you can see that when you put a red litmus paper into bases, then the base turn its color to blue. Similarly, when you will put the blue color litmus paper to an acid, it will change its color to red. Now, we have talked about the natural indicators. Now we will discuss the synthetic indicators, which we called commercial indicators also. First is phenolphthalein. Students, phenolphthalein is a colorless chemical which remain colorless either with neutral or with acidic things, but it turns pink in presence of bases. Here you can see phenolphthalein with acid will give no color and with bases it will turn pink. So we can say that phenolphthalein indicates presence of a base. Now we will look what is methyl orange and how it helps us to find out presence of acid and bases. Methyl orange is a yellow colored chemical which remains yellow with neutral and basic things and turns red in presence of acids. We can say that methyl orange help us to find out the presence of an acid. Not only this, students, there is another class of indicators which help us to find out which one is acid or base by changing their smell. Now we will see what are they. They are olfactory indicators. Those indicators whose odor changes in acidic or basic media, for example, vanilla, onion, and clove. So students, today we studied what the basic classification of an acid or a base and what are the various indicators we use to find out their presence. That's all, students.